Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I'm counting on you. I need 4,000 subscribers. Anyways, I was just on Facebook watching a video from George Justice. So I'm not sure exactly if it was him because I'm blind as a bat at this age. And I didn't want to click out of the video, or if it was something that he did where he sent this kid into like one of the most racist towns. I don't know if they were in Florida or wherever they were at, but he had this white kid hold up a sign saying Black Lives Matter. Now people were driving by, like talking about white power. One guy threatened him, said that he's going to come back here in 10 minutes and he better be gone. He said, okay, come back. People, they were saying a lot of things. Now, what really caught my attention was there was these two ladies in a car, and she said to him, everybody that drove by had something to say to this kid. Like, why is he holding up a sign like that? They were yelling a lot of racist stuff. But one of these ladies said to him, what about white lives? Our lives matter too. Now, I just want to reply to that. And like I said in my prior videos, the reason why we say Black Lives Matter is because all lives matter. All lives matter. But white people, okay, and I'm mixed. I am Indian, Black, white, and Portuguese, okay? I'm not Hispanic. I don't speak any kind of Spanish. Everybody calls me Dominican or Puerto Rican. I'm like, no, I'm from Trinidad. But regardless of whatever, in the islands, we don't see race. We just see people, okay? Well, in America, when we tell you Black Lives Matter, it's because white people, when you guys get pulled over, no matter what crime you commit, there is high possibility that either you go to jail or you go home, okay? The reason why we say Black Lives Matter is because 99% of our people that get pulled over, women, men, kids, whatever it is, are profiled by cops. They either end up dead, okay, paralyzed. There is a slim chance that they will die instead of going to jail or going home. I've seen it. I've seen white people on cops and things like that they show on TV. Okay, where this white man's in his car or drunk as whatever, parked somewhere, and the cops will take him home, or they will wait until somebody comes to pick him up because he was parked and he's white. Now, look what happened the other day with a black guy who wasn't even in a car. He was sitting with his back or something. He was sleeping on the wall of a restaurant or whatever. And he ended up being drugged by the police on life support, knocked out for 3 days. Okay? Look at the other guy who was in Wendy's in the parking lot, who was in his car sleeping. He wasn't bothering anybody. He was parked. He ended up dead because of it. So when we tell you Black Lives Matter, the movement was because Black people are being slayed by police. Okay? And none of them are being held accountable for anything that they're doing. And this is stemming back as far as Rodney King. Yes, the cops went to jail, but then they got out after how many months? They didn't serve any time for for beating this man half to death on national TV. It's not like it was social media, or because we didn't have none of that back then. This was helicopters filming this. Okay? So when you say, oh, what about white lives? Or what about this? What about that? Yes. All life matter. But black lives matter too. I don't know any other way that I can explain it to you guys. 99% of the time, we don't go home to see our families. We end up dead or in the hospital. For simple things that both races do. A black man does not get treated equally as to a white man. And you know what's the funny thing about it? Like, it's not so much the people in the world. Yes, there's racist people everywhere. There are. But you know that you would never go out there and hurt somebody. Unless you absolutely knew that you could get away with it, then yeah, probably you would do some shit like that. But it's the cops. It's the police officers with their racial profiling. And this is what we're fighting against. It's the way the cops are treating black and brown people. Okay? If it weren't for what they're doing, a lot of people, like, this world would be so amazing. But because of the cops and their profiling, I think every black person's got something to hide or got some drugs on. How many times they pulled over black people and actually planted drugs on them? How many times? Millions and millions and millions. How every time a black person dies at the hands of police officers, all of a sudden they have amphetamine in their blood system. I don't know any black people except like poverty-stricken people that are on crack, like with all kind of. We smoke weed. Have been doing that for years and years and years. And when we smoke weed, half the time, what? You get the munchies, or you fall asleep, or you sit at your car at a stop sign for like 3 hours. We don't go around killing people, taunting people, robbing people, or anything like that. But to see this consistently happening, this racial injustice to black people, this is what the movement is for. Black Lives Matter. Because there's not one black man in this world that has ever been treated equal to a white man. So guys, this is the reason for BLM. I'm going to stop this video now because I don't know however else I could explain this to you. Just please look, God made everyone in this world. Black, white, purple, yellow, green. This is what makes America beautiful. Immigrants, sorry, my English is not good today, built America. So either way, for racist people out there, because I have seen a few when I was watching George Justice's video, sooner or later you'll have to come to terms with it. So anyway, moving on. Please be safe out there. And this is not just for black people. This is for brown people and white people and Indian people and Asian people. This is for people around the world. This is an airborne illness. Please protect yourself and respect others by wearing your mask. Because no one cares. All right. I'll see you guys in my next video.